Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Milner gets across to intercept that. Makalele cuts out the pass. And no, that was never going to make it. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Plays it through. The less said about that pass, the better. Mbappe. South Africa still without a single shot on target. Milner. And it's Messi. Nice physical challenge. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Possession football, Jim. We're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Chance for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
South Africa with the corner. They're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Guendouzi. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Nice control. Yamal. Played out to the right. Now it's Messi. And it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Milner. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And he's been shifted off it. Beckenbauer. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
South Africa have their second corner now. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldo receives it in a wide position. Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rijkaard. Well-timed, excellent interception. Decent progress down the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's quick to get it clear again. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Maradona. Neymar. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's straight offside. He's not got that quite right. Rijkaard.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's a really well-measured ball. That's an imaginative pass. Cafu. That has not gone well. And it's Guendouzi. Cafu gets across. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here we go again then. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Driving forward. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's lost his man here. Oh, what a mistake. He's having a shot! Corner number 3 coming up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's cut it out. Barcelona are looking to go. Oh no, this does not look good. Cafu. South Africa finding their passes. Haaland! No, not quite.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Zanetti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he latch on to this? Neymar.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good spread. Now, what about a counter-attack? He is through here. Messi. Hakimi is onto this. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Milner. Guendouzi. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Yamal. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. And this is Messi. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Good ball, good take. Nicely spread. He steps in and that's the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Maradona! Maradona! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Takes a shot! Played towards the front line. Barcelona can count themselves very lucky there. They look fragile.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there? South Africa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Distributed tidily. And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Now the delivery. Oh, what a climb! He's scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 25, el dorsal 23, Neymar.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked out the run. Chance! And that would have won it.
Hazard has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Zanetti promptly onto that, and that is that.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Rafinha. Threads one in. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Knocks it into space. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's found a way through. And Aubameyang! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Good take, and is he... And the shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is lovely, finished with a... So that's it, it is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Rijkaard taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Olympique de Marseille, Afrique du Sud.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Marseille have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this from...
Shapes to shoot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Stood up well to him there. Searching pass he's played there. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's good play from him.
It's a good ball out wide. Greenwood. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And the shot! That is some save from Khan! And we have our very first corner. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Rijkaard. And this is Neymar. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Greenwood. Now this could be a chance. Caught offside that time. And no, he's seen through all of that. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Hazard, and he welcomes it in. And here's Berbatov. Berbatov! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Nakamura conjures time and space where few can. It's a pretty loose pass. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Played back in. Good read, needed to be. Looking to play him in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a really well-measured ball. Nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? And that has left him in a heap. And now the breakaway. Rodri. Looking to go deep. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Haaland. And the flag has stayed down. He might be in here. Nakamura. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Back into the middle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Knocks it into space. And here's Maradona. Tries to play it through. Rodri. Greenwood is in a really good position out wide. Nakamura is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And that's a good ball. Shot, surely! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
South Africa get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that was vital. Chiellini plays it all the way forward. Great chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shot at goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! Once more against the woodwork. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Rijkaard. There's the whistle for half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. Here we go again. Nicely spread. Makaleli. Haaland. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. And this is Maradona. And he's being shifted off it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cafu. Rijkaard. Berbatov. And the shot shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Played out to the right. Played back in. Nakamura. Well read, nice interception. Scholes. Distributed tidily. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked... And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille.
Marseille have their second corner now.
Le numéro 13. Le numéro 4.
There's the shot!
Le numéro 21.
Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Le numéro 15.
So, third corner of the game. Messi with the short one. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. South Africa have the chance to go the other way. Face to face with the keeper. And the finish! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up. That was a given. It always was.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
South Africa grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this looks sharp. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi picks it up out wide. Now it's Messi. But they've got it again. Nakamura. He's in plenty of space here. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's their second corner of the game. Marseille are looking to go forward now. And it's Nakamura. That's a shade optimistic. And smartly reclaimed. Neymar. Can he finish? Early ball out from the back. That has not gone well. And here it's Nakamura!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi, and he's managed to get free. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lee Kang-in is onto this. Cafu short changes him with that pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Tries a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
number 3 coming up. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Chers spectateurs, je vais vous demander de souhaiter un excellent anniversaire au gardien du stade.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Olise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Neymar. Threads one in. Olise in acres of space. Chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Makaleli. Rijkaard. Out to the right. Konate makes the interception. Raya punts it upfield. Can he get it through? Now it's Olise. Olise going face to face with his great rival. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
Maradona! And that has been cleared. Mosquera. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he shoots! They've scored! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 16 minutes is number 20, Neymar.
South Africa are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Not the most accurate pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Looking for the run. Mosquera. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And he welcomes it in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. No, it's not getting there. Ronaldinho quietly revving up. It's a sharp pass. And it's been given away. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposite. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
South Africa are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rijkaard, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still. Saka. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. He can run onto that. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Haaland deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
South Africa with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Olise attempts a clearance. Rijkaard. He can get that clear. Gordon. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
That's going in strongly.
Shot could be on. Haaland! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saka. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Ronaldinho. Nicely spread. Spread neatly. And he's intervened well there. And he's searching for chance, surely! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And there was his... And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
South Africa have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Substitution.
And we're off again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eze tries to play it through. He's picked his way through. And this is Neymar. Decent chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Eze. He's in space and looking for options. So to play, and it is a goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Fenerbahce playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. And he cuts out the supply. Short changes him with that pass. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland! Oh, he's fallen kindly here. And the keeper threw out a limb.
South Africa really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Saka. Pass is just off target. Makaleli. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Olise. And it's Neymar. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And the shot has another go! Goal! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Real chance! Put out the best in the keeper.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Makalele was in no mood for any of that. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi picks it up, goes for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
This is their second corner of the game. Rijkaard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Cafu gets a foot in here. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that looks a decent ball. Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Substitution in progress.
Good take, and is he in? Neymar. And it's Vitinha. Half an hour gone in the second half. And we're not going to make any further progress now. No, that's been intercepted. And now the breakaway. Jordan Henderson. It's Saka. Now he's got space here. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to pass it through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's really well manoeuvred. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar, that's an imaginative pass. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Ronaldinho. Now it's Neymar. Great vision. Messi could try cutting inside here.
There will be 3
There's
minutes
a probing
added
ball.
time.
Good effort from distance. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Neymar. Rijkaard. And the number on the board is 3. And that's that. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Haaland, totally unstoppable
Just a quick
today.
announcement.
Everything
We
he
would like
touched
to
turned to
inform you
goals.
that CCTV is now in operation.
How would you
for
sum
your
up what we've
safety.
witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Messi looking to run onto it. And he's managed to get free. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Neymar. That has been cut short. He's looking wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Maradona! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He can get that clear. Neymar, it's Neymar! Neymar! One of a type, he's brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And South Africa take the lead. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a cute ball. Short changes him with that pass. Searching pass he's played there. And the through ball. Shot a goal! Has another go! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Neymar. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Oh, there's a probing ball. South Africa looking to pass their way through.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's picked his way through. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Played into the middle. Cleared without hesitation. Out to the right. Looking to play him in. It's Maradona! And he's gone looking for safety. That's a shade optimistic. Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. Messi has it in a wide position. Good chance here! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's there to get it away. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in. Big chance! They've scored! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Neymar. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Real chance hit. Maradona! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Added time.
Tries to get it clear. It's Maradona! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Maradona brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Neymar. It's a searching pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. He might be in here! Played into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are...
Haaland! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's quick to snatch it back. Haaland! Distributed tidily. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact.
He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
South Africa with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cafu. Passing nice and neat. Neymar, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
After 67 minutes is number 20.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Maradona. And here's Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Neymar. Rodri. Makalele cuts out the pass. Almost 75. Oh, that's ambitious. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's found a way past. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the finish! No, he's missed it.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Knocks it into space. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard makes the interception.
Added minutes has
No
been indicated.
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. This looks promising. Oh, what has happened here? Real chance! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And he's let fly! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substitution.
Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Massaro. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately
Just
they
a quick
lost the
reminder
game.
today, please refrain from parking
Any reflections
outside
on what you've
this
seen, Jim?
stadium.
Well, there
Thank
was
you
a
very much for your
distinct lack of
cooperation.
clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody. Shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Climbs up big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
There's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer cuts it out. And here's Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 9 minutes is...
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Might be danger here. And that is masterful defending. Now it's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. He can run onto that. Maradona! South Africa leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Iniesta. And he's managed to get free. Threads one in. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's Haaland! Rijkaard. Neymar. And this is Neymar.
There they go, hunting again.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Too close for comfort. Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good ball, good take. Makalele. Now that's well seen too. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos. And it's Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
A header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Roberto Carlos. Ribery! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Played into space. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And smartly reclaimed. Roberto Carlos. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Nicely weighted ball. Neymar gets into a good position. There's the header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Crossed in again. Kaká gets his head on it! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Maldini tries to clear.
Maradona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And this is Ribery. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
2 added minutes
And it's
has been
Rijkaard.
indicated.
Now it's Ribery. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Kaká. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Just a
Any
quick
views on the first half?
An exciting
Okay,
one too.
they got
We're
hit
about
with
to
that
announce
one
today's
sucker
hockey
punch,
numbers.
but I don't
Please
think there
watch
was
the
much
screen
wrong
if
with
you
their
have a ticket.
overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
South Africa head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
South Africa definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Now it's Messi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That's an excellent interception. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. And this is Neymar. And the flag has stayed. He's had a shot! No, not this time.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Iniesta. And it's made its way to him. And he has been fouled there. Makaleli. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Messi. That is lovely. In by Messi. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Iniesta. And a chance!
Substitution for South Africa. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 6.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Great chance! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, it shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be up.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Quality ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Iniesta takes a look up. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Now it's Bojan. He's in plenty of space here. Iniesta proves just a little bit too strong. Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Iniesta providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's a fine interception. Tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Kaka. And this is Bojan. Great vision. Beckenbauer makes the interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now, can they get him away? Iniesta. No, he's seen through all of that. That is a brilliant interception. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Kaka. Bojan, this is promising. Rijkaard. Neymar. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly...
Up he goes! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He tried...
Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! It is no contest, it is a landslide. He watched it all the way, and we're done. South Africa played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game, a game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling...